In the heart of Khartoum, where echoes of conflict have long filled the air, a new chapter in Sudan's civil war is unfolding. The Sudanese army has reclaimed the presidential palace, a significant milestone in its ongoing battle against the paramilitary rapid support forces known as the RSF. Images and videos shared on social media, verified by the Maisha TV, reveal scenes of celebration. Soldiers raising their rifles in triumph, some falling to their knees in prayer. For the army, this victory marks not just the reclaiming of a building, but a symbolic return to the heart of power in Sudan. Nearly 2 years after being driven out by their paramilitary rivals, the RSF is yet to respond, but Sudanese army spokesperson Nabil Abdallah addressed the nation on state television. He declared that the army had seized the palace and key ministry buildings in central Khartoum. I quote, of course, "Our forces completely destroyed the enemy's fighters and equipment," Abdallah said, adding that large quantities of weapons had been captured. For Khartoum, a city that has endured relentless violence since the war's outbreak, this development is pivotal. The RSF has maintained control over much of the capital and western Sudan since the conflict began, making this victory all the more significant for the Sudanese Armed Forces. Yet, the battle for Khartoum is far from over. On Thursday, explosions rocked the city once again, a grim reminder of the war's enduring grip. Drone attacks and airstrikes reverberated near the Republican Palace. Meanwhile, in a defiant video message, RSF Commander Mohamed Hamdan Dagalo, widely known as Hemedti, vowed to defend the palace and its surrounding areas. He warned of further attacks in Sudan's northern cities, signaling that the conflict's flames are still far from extinguished. Multiple peace efforts have crumbled as both sides remain locked in a relentless pursuit of control. The United Nations has described the conflict as the world's largest humanitarian crisis, with both the RSF and the army accused of grave human rights abuses. These peace efforts, aimed at halting the violence that erupted in April 2023, have involved a range of local, regional, and international actors.
This is your people. To save your country and your people, take more concrete, definite action.
Early attempts like the US and Saudi-led Jeddah process in May 2023 produced the Jeddah Declaration, where both sides pledged to protect civilians and ceasefire. But fighting resumed within days. The African Union and the Intergovernmental Authority on Development, IGAD, have also intervened, with IGAD pushing for direct talks between General Abdel Fattah al-Burhan and Hemedti. only to see refusals and preconditions derail progress. The United Nations has focused on the humanitarian pleas, including ceasefire calls during Ramadan 2024.
Cessation of hostilities agreement has outlined the measures, and these measures include travel bans in the region for parties that continue to jeopardize the peace process in South Sudan, and it includes asset freeze and also restrictions on flow of weapons to the country.
Even grassroots truces by Sudan civil society have fluttered against the national scale of the conflict. Challenges like mutual distrust, foreign backing, Egypt and Turkey for the SAF, the UAE and Russia's Wagner Group for the RSF, and the absence of a civilian government have rendered this effort futile. As of March 21st, 2025, the SAF Palace victory shifts momentum, but Hemedti's defiance underscores that peace remains distant. With both sides prioritizing military dominance over negotiation. The people of Sudan, this latest development leaves them clinging to hope. Hope that an end to the violence may finally be within reach. But as the echoes of gunfire fade from the streets of Khartoum, the scar of war continues to weigh heavily on a nation desperate for peace. True resolution will demand not just a ceasefire, but a political framework addressing power sharing, accountability, and reintegration. A prospect that feels increasingly out of reach amid the relentless clash of arms. Newsroom, Maisha TV. My name is Joy Madoya.